My girlfriend said, "You always come back. You can't resist me." I replied, "Let's see." Then I blocked her, went on a date with a new woman, and called the police when she showed up at my apartment, and I just smiled because her toxic reputation finally went viral. In a Facebook group that warned the whole city. Original post: my name is Theo. I'm 28. For the last 2.5 years, I've been with Raven, who's 28. For the last 2.5 years, I've been with Raven. I'm writing this from my car, outside her apartment complex. It's 2000 a.m. Again, don't miss the twist. Subscribe and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. We had the same fight. It's always the same fight, just a different day. Tonight, I smiled at a text. That was my crime. We were at dinner. My phone buzzed. It was a message from my coworker, Dennis. "Presentation for tomorrow is done. See you in the morning." I smiled. Just a small, tired smile. Raven's eyes narrowed. "Who's texting you at dinner? Let me guess, another work emergency?" I showed her the phone. "It's just Dennis, about tomorrow's presentation." She snatched the phone from my hand. "Why is he using a smiley emoji? That's flirty." "Raven, Dennis is 57 years old. He's married. He has grandkids." "So, you think I'm stupid? Men are all the same. You're probably sleeping with him too." Before I could even process that, the phone went flying. It hit the wall, slid down, and the screen spiderwebbed. That's the third phone this year. This is our cycle. 1, she accuses. 2, she explodes. 3, she throws things. My phone, my keys, a plate, whatever is in her hand. 4, I leave to de-escalate. 5, she bombs my phone with texts. They start with rage, move to threats, then apologies, then seduction, then back to rage. 6, I cave. I always come back. I apologize for existing, basically. But tonight felt different. As I sat here in the parking lot, her texts started rolling in on my cracked screen. "Stop being dramatic and come back up. I know you're in the parking lot. You always do this silent treatment. It's childish." "Fine." "I'm sorry about the phone. Happy? I'll make it up to you. You know how." "Stop playing games, Theo. Get up here. I'm waiting." I just stared at the screen. I didn't feel angry. I didn't feel sad. I just felt tired. Like down in my bones tired. I started the car. The engine turning over was loud in the quiet garage. A new text buzzed immediately. "I hear your engine. Don't you dare leave." "Theo." I put the car in reverse. "You'll be back tomorrow. You always come back. You can't resist me. We both know it." I drove home. To my own apartment. The one I kept, thank God. She was right about one thing. I always came back. Like a trained dog. But can't resist me. That sounded like a challenge. I got inside my quiet, safe apartment. I looked at my shattered phone. I sent one last text from it. Let's see. Then I blocked her number. Update 1, it's been 1 week. Blocking Raven was like poking a bear. A very entitled, very manipulative bear. The next morning, I woke up to 47 missed calls on my work phone. The extinction burst was about to begin. She tried other numbers. First, her sister. "Theo, Raven's really hurt. She's a mess. Maybe just talk to her?" "No thanks. Please don't contact me again." Blocked. Next, her mom. "Theodore, this is childish. Raven loves you. You're being cruel. Your daughter throws things at me when she's angry. That's not love. That's abuse. She's passionate. You're just too sensitive." Blocked. Then came the workplace assault. "Oh yeah, she went there. She showed up at my office on Wednesday. She told the receptionist she was my fiancée and had a surprise lunch for me. We have never, not once, discussed marriage." My desk phone rang. It was security. "Mr. Morrison, your fiancée is here in the lobby." "I don't have a fiancée. Please ask her to leave." I watched from my office window, 4 floors up. I saw her being escorted out by 2 security guards. She was carrying a picnic basket, a full performance. She even pretended to cry. 10 minutes later, my boss called me in. "Theo, everything okay?" The receptionist said a woman claimed to be your fiancée and got very upset when she was denied access. "I kept it simple. I'm sorry for the disruption. She's an ex-girlfriend who is not accepting the breakup." My boss nodded. "All right. Let HR know if it escalates. We take workplace safety seriously." Thank you. I will. It escalated on Thursday. Someone called in an anonymous concern about my mental health to HR. They claimed I was acting erratically and might be a danger to myself. HR was professional. They called me in for a private meeting. Theo, is everything all right? We received a report. I explained the entire situation. The breakup, the harassment, the scene in the lobby. They documented everything. They said they would increase security awareness at the front desk. Friday was when she played dirty. She went public. She posted a gallery of photos of us on Instagram. All from happier times. The caption, when someone you love is having a mental breakdown, you don't abandon them, you fight for them, even when they push you away, even when they're being manipulated by toxic people. I'll always be here when you're ready to come home, baby. True love. Mental health matters. She tagged me. She tagged my workplace. She tagged all our mutual friends. The comments poured in, all her friends rallying. You're so strong, Raven. He doesn't deserve you. Men are trash. He'll realize what he lost. A few mutual friends reached out, confused. Dude, are you okay? What's this about a breakdown? I sent them a few choice screenshots, her texts, the ones calling me a worthless piece of followed by, please come back, I miss you. Most of them understood immediately. A few didn't. She just seems worried about you. Those few got blocked too. But here's the thing. While she was orchestrating this entire online drama, I was living. I got a new phone. I joined a new gym. I've been going every morning before work. My projects are getting done faster without the constant disruption. I'm sleeping for 8 full hours without being woken up at 3 a.m. for an interrogation about who I was dreaming about. And I did something else. I downloaded that dating app. Not to date, not really, but just to remind myself that other women existed. Women who might not throw phones. I made a basic profile. A few recent photos, a simple bio, enjoying quiet weekends and stability. Within an hour, I had matches, actual matches, women starting conversations without accusing me of cheating. One woman, Mila, was particularly interesting. She's a teacher. She loves hiking. We texted about books. She didn't once demand my password. We planned a coffee date for Saturday. Friday night, Raven tried one more tactic. Midnight. Banging on my apartment door, loud enough to wake the dead. Theo, open up! I know you're in there! Stop being a coward! I went to the door. I didn't open it. Raven, leave, I said through the door. Or I'm calling the police. A pause, then a laugh. You wouldn't dare. I'm your girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. You have 10 seconds to leave. You can't resist me, she yelled. You can't resist me, she yelled. You'll always come back. You love me. Yes, my ex-girlfriend is drunk and banging on my door. She's refusing to leave. She heard me give the address. She ran, literally. I heard her stumble down the stairs, but not before screaming, "This isn't over. You'll be begging me to take you back. I'm the best thing that ever happened to you." My neighbors definitely heard that. The building's group chat was awkward. The next day, Saturday, arrived. I went to the coffee date. It was simple, peaceful. Mila was funny. She laughed at my jokes instead of analyzing them for hidden meanings. She didn't ask to see my phone. We talked for 3 hours. So, she asked, what made you try online dating? I recently got out of something toxic, I said. I wanted to remember what normal felt like. And how's that going? She smiled. Better than expected. You haven't even accused me of flirting with the barista. She laughed. Wow, the bar is that low? We made plans for an actual dinner date. I left feeling lighter. I'd been carrying weights I hadn't even noticed until they were gone. That evening, a new message, a new Instagram profile, Raven Zieringberg. Saw you with that girl? Downgrade much? When you realize what you lost, I might not take you back. Your loss, loser. Screenshot, save to evidence folder. Block. She still thought I'd come crawling back. She still believed her own hype. She had no idea. Update 2. It's been 3 weeks since I blocked her. The universe has a strange, beautiful sense of humor. Guess who I ran into at the nicest steakhouse in the city? I was there with Mila. It was our 4th date. She'd suggested the place. We were laughing. She was telling me a story about one of her students. So then the kid goes, but Ms. M, Romeo was totally sliding into Juliet's DMs. I was mid-laugh, a real genuine laugh when I heard it. That laugh, that specific high-pitched performative laugh, the one that always used to make my stomach clench, waiting for the, what I did wrong. I looked over, 3 tables away. Raven, she was with some guy who looked exactly like me, but younger, maybe 23, 24. The poor bastard was checking his phone and she was already leaning over trying to see the screen. She hadn't seen me. I had a choice. I could get up, make an excuse, leave, hide. Nah, we were here first. And Mila was mid-story. I turned back to Mila. He said what? He said Romeo was sliding into her DMs. I had to explain. I laughed again, this time a little louder. That's when Raven saw me. Her face went through 5 distinct stages in 3 seconds. Surprise, he's out in public? Recognition. He's with her. Rage. How dare he? Calculation. I'll fix this. Performance. The fake, casual smile. I turned to Mila. Incoming drama. My ex. The phone thrower. Mila looked over. The one from the office? The very same. Want to leave? She asked. Nope, this steak is good. She can leave if she's uncomfortable. Raven sauntered over, leaving her confused date behind. Theo? She purred. What a coincidence. She went for an air kiss. I leaned back. And who's this? Mila smiled, extending a hand. I'm Mila. You must be the ex who thinks Dennis from accounting is flirty. I'm Mila. You must be the ex who thinks Dennis from accounting is flirty. Raven's fake smile cracked. I see you've been telling tales. Theo just loves to play the victim. Just sharing experiences, I said. How's your date? He looks young. Jackson is in law school, she said, too quickly. Top of his class, very mature. She turned back to me, ignoring Mila completely. You look good, Theo. The gym's working. See, I told you that you needed to work out more. Actually, that was my idea. After we broke up. We didn't break up, Theo. We're on a break, Mila chimed in. Oh, how long does a break usually last? I'm just wondering when I should stop dating him. The look Raven gave Mila could have curdled milk. Cute, Raven snapped. Theo, can we talk privately? No. You're really going to be like this after everything? Everything being you throwing my belongings and stalking my workplace? I said, not loudly but clearly. I came to your work because I cared, she hissed. Her date, Jackson, was finally approaching. Rave, everything okay? Rave, I'd been with her for 25 years and never heard that nickname. Fine, baby, she said, grabbing his arm. Just ran into an old friend. Jackson extended a hand to me. Jackson, nice to meet you. I shook it. Theo, good luck, man. Raven pulled him away. Let's go back to our table, but we just ordered. I want to leave. Now. The poor guy looked completely lost, but he followed. They were gone in 5 minutes. Raven shot daggers at us the whole way out. Mila took a sip of her wine. She seems delightful. She used to time my showers, I said. Said anything over 7 minutes was suspicious. Mila nodded. My ex used to count how many times I smiled at TV shows. Said it was emotional cheating with fictional characters. We really can pick 'em, huh? I said. Here's to picking better, she said. We clinked glasses. We clinked glasses. We finished our meal in peace. Update 3. Raven wasn't done. She's never done. The next morning, the texts started from a new number. How dare you embarrass me like that? That girl is using you. She's an obvious gold digger. Jackson is twice the man you are. When she dumps you, don't come crying to me. I might take you back if you beg properly and apologize for that restaurant stunt. You have 24 hours to respond before I'm done forever. Done forever? Promise? I texted back. Screenshot. Block. Add to evidence folder? Then she escalated again. She started contacting my family. My mom called. Honey, a Raven Sinclair messaged me on Facebook. She says you're having a mental breakdown and she's very worried. Mom, I'm fine. I'm dating someone new. Raven is the ex who isn't handling it well. Oh, thank God, my mom said. I never liked her. She corrected my potato salad recipe at Thanksgiving. She corrected it. She what? Said it needed more mayo. My potato salad. The audacity. Even my brother got messages. Hey, hope you're well. Just concerned about Theo. He's acting really strange. Has he talked to you? My brother's response was perfect. Yeah, he mentioned he's happy for the first time in years. Super strange. Please lose my number. Then came the fake emergency. An unknown number called my work phone. This is Riverside Hospital. We have a Raven Sinclair here. She's been in an accident. She listed a Theodore Morrison as her emergency contact. My heart stopped for 1 second. Then my brain kicked in. Can you verify her date of birth for me? I can't access that right now. Can you what's your name and department? The line clicked. They hung up. I called Riverside Hospital directly. Hi, I'm checking on a patient, Raven Sinclair. 1 moment. No, sir. 1 moment. No, sir. No patient by that name. We have no accident victims matching her description. She'd really done it. She'd faked a hospital call to get me to respond. The entitlement was astronomical. The desperation was pathetic. But the best part? Jackson reached out on Instagram. Hey, ma'am. Weird question. How long did you date Raven? 2.5 years? Why? She told me you guys dated for like 2 months and you were obsessed with her. But that restaurant thing seemed like more history. Much more. Run, dude. Fast and far. She kept trying to check my phone at dinner. Asked for my passwords. Is that normal? For her? Yes. For a healthy relationship? No. Thanks, bro. Dodging this bullet. 2 days later, Raven's Instagram was full of quotes about boys who can't handle real women and when the trash takes itself out. Mila and I planned a weekend hiking trip. She didn't demand hourly check-ins. Raven's 24 hours before I'm done forever passed. Then 48. Then a week. Her confidence was cracking. You could see it. The escalations were desperate. She'd played her hand, and for the first time, I wasn't folding. Final update. It's been 8 months. Sometimes karma just needs a little help. Last week, I ran into Jackson at a coffee shop. He looked rough, exhausted. He had that familiar haunted expression, the dating Raven special. Theo. Man, he said, I need to thank you. You got out? She showed up at my law school, made a scene, said I was abandoning her during a mental health crisis. Classic. She'd already told people we were engaged. We dated for 3 weeks. She's efficient, I said. Took her 4 months to pull that with me. She keyed my car, he said, his voice low. Filed a false police report saying I stole her laptop. I had to get a restraining order. Welcome to the club, I said. My phone buzzed. A new Instagram follow request. Raven Phoenix 2024. Her 7th account. I showed Jackson. He pulled out his phone. Same request. She's relentless, he said, like a cockroach but less charming. We compared notes. She'd run the exact same playbook on him. Love bombing, isolation, accusations, property damage, false emergencies. Did she time your bathroom breaks, he asked, and accuse you of texting other women in there? Yep. We both blocked the new account. But here's where it gets interesting. Mila and I are still together. We just signed a lease. Healthy, stable, boring in the best possible way. Last month we were at a friend's barbecue. The host, Dana, was complaining about her new nightmare roommate. She moved in 2 months ago, Dana said. Seemed normal. Now she's accusing me of stealing her shampoo. Demands to check my room. It's insane. Mila and I looked at each other. What's her name? I asked. Raven. Raven Sinclair, I asked. Raven Sinclair. I nearly spit out my drink. About 5'6", dark hair, has a laugh that sounds practiced. You know her? My ex, I said. The phone-throwing, hospital-faking ex? Dana went pale. She's living in my house. It turns out after Jackson got the restraining order, Raven lost her apartment. She couldn't pass background checks. She was renting rooms, cash only. How do I get her out? Dana asked. Document everything, I said. Get cameras, and expect an extinction burst. When she knows she's lost control, she'll escalate dramatically. 2 weeks later, Dana updated us. Raven was gone, but not before, accusing Dana of being secretly in love with her. Calling Dana's workplace, claiming she was a drug dealer, stealing Dana's credit card for a $400 shopping spree, posting online that Dana was a dangerous narcissist. Sound familiar? But here's the beautiful part. The part that finally broke Raven's confidence. Dana's boyfriend had matched with Raven on a dating app months before he met Dana. He had screenshots of her meltdown when he didn't respond fast enough. He shared them in a local, "Are we dating the same person?" Facebook group. The floodgates opened. 17 different people, all with Raven stories. The yoga instructor she'd stalked, the bartender she'd gotten fired, the neighbor she'd harassed. Someone created a spreadsheet. Dates, patterns, aliases. It went viral in our city's dating scene. Her profiles got flagged. Her new accounts got reported. She became that person, the one everyone warns each other about. Last I heard, she'd moved 3 towns over. Her reputation finally preceded her. And me? I'm living my boring, beautiful life. Mila and I just hung art in our new place. She didn't analyze my choice of frame. Sometimes I think about that night in the parking lot, when she said I'd always come back, that I couldn't resist her. She was half right. I couldn't resist her when I was trapped in her cycle, when I thought that chaos was passion. But once I stepped outside, the spell broke. She thought she was irresistible. Turns out, she was just exhausting. The moment she saw me at that restaurant, genuinely happy with someone else, that's when she knew. I hadn't just left. I'd forgotten to miss her. And for someone whose entire power relied on being unforgettable, that was the real revenge.